Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, I got a new backdrop. But today I'm so excited because we're going to talk about team building. How to build your super team, your extraordinary team that's going to help you with your business. So we're going to go over 5 steps. I want you to go ahead and grab your pen and your pad because you're going to write this down as I drop some gems to you. Step 1 to building your super team. You're going to want to do an awesome interview. The interview process is critical because you want to make sure that you're bringing aboard someone who understands your vision, or at least wants to understand your vision and your mission. So you want to make sure that they understand what your business is about, what you're doing, why you're unique to your niche, your industry, because everyone is. You might be selling hamburgers, but your hamburgers are different than the hamburgers down the street, right? We already know that because you got a McDonald's on one side of the street, and then you got Burger King. Burger King, they make their burgers different than McDonald's, and then you got Wendy's who decided, we're just gonna make ours square on a round roll. So there's so many things that your company, your business brings to the table that another company might not, and you have to get this across to your team because you are the secret sauce to your business, and that's what makes you stand out and makes you different than everyone else, right? So this is the thing that you're going to be letting people know as you interview them in the interview process. And then during the interview process, you're going to be extracting information from them to see if they are a good fit. So you want to ask appropriate questions. These are questions you really want to think about. You can Google different questions and see if they fit into what you're trying to do in your business. And you want to ask these questions to make sure that they totally understand what the job entails, what you expect from them, and you go from there. So, and go with your gut. Remember that. Go with your gut when you're doing the interview. If you're feeling, this might be a problem person, they might not show up, they might not be dependable or anything like that. Any little red flags, you want to pay attention to those. Don't be so desperate to bring people aboard because they're not going to do it. If you're feeling that way, the work's not going to get done, and then now you got another problem. So you want to make sure that when you're doing this interview process that you take notes, first of all, because you're going to be interviewing a lot of people, right? So you want to take notes, and you want to make sure that you go back over stuff and that you're bringing the right people in. That's step number 1. Step number 2 for building your super team is training. Training is so important. So when you get that great person, you've done the interview, and you're ready to start them on their first duty, you're going to have to do some training, because even though the person that you brought in might be seasoned, but they don't know what you do, right? They don't know your specific thing and how you want things done. So you got to know that. You don't want people coming in just doing things the way they want to do it, unless you like it and then you adopt it into what you're doing. Then that's different. But remember, you still have to do your training because you have to show people how your business works. And this is how we do things around here. But at the same time, I want to say, whatever they're bringing to the table, because you hired them for a reason, because they have some strong skills, you want to tap into that too, whatever skill that they're bringing into, and you might want to incorporate that in what you're doing, because they might have a easier or better way of doing things. So you want to tap into that too. But training is so important. It's so important to keep your team up on what is going on in the world. Like, for example, with COVID-19, with my organization, we had to do training around, okay, so now what do we do? And the thing is that in this situation, no one really knows what to do. We're kind of we're playing it out, because this is new. This is the new normal. So you still have to get feedback from what's going on, what are the issues going on, how can we help people with whatever is happening while they're going through this situation. So it's a new thing, right? COVID-19 has brought in new issues that we have to take care of, and ways we have to get around things to continue to support people out wherever we're supporting people at. So training is essential. In fact, I'm just going to do a video on training, because training is essential. Training. You have to continue to train your individuals all the time, because things have to be repeated over and over and over. We were in school for such a long time because we were learning different concepts. Remember this, there are levels to this stuff. So you want to make sure that you are continually teaching, you're continually training, and you're giving people updates on what to do next, because things are changing so often. So I'll get back to that on training. Like I said, I'll do a whole video on training, because that is so very important. So let's go to step number 3. Step number 3 is delegate. I had an issue with delegate. Do you have an issue with delegating things? Do you think, oh, I can do this myself, I don't need nobody to help me, I'll do it right, stop, I'll do it. No, if you have a business, you have to delegate other people to do it. You have other things to do. You remember, you're at the front of this ship, and you're steering. You're steering which way to go. You're at the front. So the people who are helping you keep this ship alive and moving and moving forward, you got to trust that they know what to do. So if you're training them as to what to do, then they should know what to do, because you're training them, right? So that's so important, to delegate other individuals to do. Give them things to do. Trust them. They can do it, because you're the force behind it. You're the force that is teaching them and training them to do what you need to get done to get where you need to get to. So just believe in that and have faith. Have faith in your team. You're building the team. Have faith that they can do it. So delegate. That is one of the qualities of a really true leader. So step number 4. Step number 4 is that you have to be willing. You, as the leader, you have to be willing to be trainable yourself. You have to be willing to stand on what you say. You have to be, just able to say, if you made a mistake, or you have to, you can come to people and say. Martin Luther King was able to say, when he thought that integration just wasn't working, and he said, I really think I sent my people into a burning house, and he started to really change up how he saw things happening, because he started to see things different. And that's because everybody's always growing, and that's a good thing that you're growing. It's a good thing to continue to move forward, and you, as the business owner, as the entrepreneur, as the CEO, as the director of your business, the director of your ship, you're changing too. And people will see that. People will notice that. But it should be in a good way, in a great way, because you're continually moving on to different levels. You're continually moving up and moving forward and seeing new things, and just being amazed at the places that you can go. And so you have to stay focused. Like in some of my other videos, I talk about as the CEO of this wonderful business that you have, this wonderful vision, God-given vision that you have, that you are moving forward to where you need to be. So remember to stay humble and just, and stay focused because you're always growing as well. Step number 5 to building your super team is gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. We talk about gratitude and thanking God. And of course, we need to do that every single day. Thank you, God, for waking me up. Thank you, God, for giving me another day. Thank you, God. This is just beautiful that you are putting me in a space and in a time where I get to be me, my true, authentic self. Thank you, God, for doing that. So we have to give thanks to our Creator, of course, because He is giving us the ability to realize who we are and what we need to be doing. But you also need to give gratitude and thanks and do it often, which means every day, to your staff, your employees, your team, people who have helped you. They may not be around now, but they've helped you in the past. It's important to say thanks and give that gratitude to your support team, the people who cheer you on. You give thanks to them too. And like I said, often, which means every day. Every day you need to be giving thanks because they're so important. These are the ones that are going to lift your business up. And remember, you can't take it with you. So your business is going to be here long after you're gone. You should not be building a business that's going to crumble after you're gone. Your business should be able to stand without you. If you build a strong enough team and you build a business that is wrapped around services, supports, or merchandise that people will need and will need for a very long time, hundreds of years to come, your business is going to survive. And that's another video too. We can talk about what type of businesses that you should go into, right? So like what the future is calling for. Yeah, I have to do that one for you too. So that means that you need to keep watching my YouTube videos because they are just getting better and they're getting stronger, and I'm giving you more and more and more information on what you can do to build your business, to create your business. And I have a new course that I'm starting on home care agency providers. If you want to take that course, then you can email me at elynn627@yahoo.com, and I'm also going to put it down in the bio. You can check it out. If you're interested, then email me that you're interested in the home care course, and we can just go from there. If it's something else that you want to do, let me know because there's a lot more coming. Thank you for watching today. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.
I've been here, but I have to stay afloat. It's not easy. Be a person you don't want. Can somebody take me?